Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we are going to begin a series of beers from a company that is not Japanese. It is not craft, in fact it's mass market. It's a German mass market beer company called Oettinger, and I'm not sure exactly the pronunciation of it, but it's Oettinger, and it's the Oettinger Beer Group from Bavaria. And this company was founded in 1731, and so they've been around for quite a while. And they have several breweries throughout Germany. In 2015, they made 5.39 hectoliters, or 4.5 million US barrels of beer, mostly sold in supermarkets, and apparently for the 10-year period from 2004 to 2013, they were the best-selling brand in the entire country of Germany. And as I said, they're mostly sold in supermarkets, and they are well known for low prices. The beers are not terribly expensive. And some of the ways they do that, for example, are they don't advertise, no advertisements at all. And they do their own delivery. They don't depend on a middleman delivery service at all. So, a distributor, they do their own distribution. And so they apparently have been quite popular in Germany, and in the last few years in Japan, it's been very easy to find their beers, especially in the, perhaps only in the Yamaya chain of discount liquor shops, which is, I think, the biggest chain of liquor shops in Japan, Yamaya. On RateBeer, they have 91 beers listed for the Oettinger Beer Group, and on Untapped, 102 different beers listed. And the average score for those beers, those 102 beers, is 2.81 out of 5. So not quite cracking the 3.0 mark, which generally most RateBeer people feel is a level of general drinkability. So 2.81. All right. So let's take a look at these beers. We're going to look at 6 of them, and we'll start in order. We'll do it in order of alcoholic strength, and we'll start with a kind of low level one. And here we are with another beer from Oettinger, the German, very large German mass market beer producer. And this one is one I have not seen around. I just found one can at a store, and I've never seen it at any other store, so it's not the in their regular line. It's called Oettinger Winterbier, and it's classified as a Märzen Oktoberfest beer at 5.6% alcohol. And I'm not sure why it suddenly just appeared. Again, just one can on the shelf, so I picked it up. So I assume it's not one of their regulars at all. In fact, it doesn't have so many ratings. On RateBeer.com, it has 147 ratings, and the average is 2.67 out of 5. 12 percentile for all beers, and only 9 percentile for its style, Märzen Oktoberfest, so not very, very high in that regard. Untapped, 4,243 ratings, an average score of 2.82, typically a little bit higher than the RateBeer ratings, but still not terribly high. Generally, we're looking at something around 3 to be a decent drinkable beer, and below 3 is maybe not the best. And so I have not rated this one. I've never had it before. In fact, I've never seen it before. I bought it. But I do like the style, Märzen Oktoberfest, and let's see how it is, okay? It has a very different look from the rest of the labels. The labels from Oettinger quite different scene. You know, there's maybe an alpine village in the snow. Okay. All right. So it is a kind of hazy, dark, coppery orange color with a good solid finger of off-white head. Okay. Okay, the nose is malty, kind of like extract. The ingredients, there's so many ingredients here. Barley malt, hop extract, and yeast. Okay. Smells like hop, not malt extract actually. Yeah. So Märzen should have some nice gentle fruitiness coming up in the nose, and this has very, very little actually. Yeah. So an Oktoberfest beer, Märzen Oktoberfest, should be a little bit elevated in alcohol and a little bit elevated in body and flavor, and just a little bit more punch than your typical beer. They call it winter beer, not Oktoberfest, but winter. And generally, if I see something like winter beer, I assume it's going to be a more alcoholic beer, something to warm you up in the winter. This is barely doing that. Okay, some caramel. Light toasted malt, powder, flour on the tongue. This is very mild, very, very tiny bit of bitterness, but nothing else. It goes flat from mid-palate. So I would like something that developed a little bit of flavor, not a lot of complexity for a beer like this. They're simple, but certainly you want some kind of palate change from initial to mid-palate, and this one doesn't do much, and then it just fades away. That's all. So yeah, you may see this one, you may not, and I don't recommend it highly. So far, among the Oettinger beers, I can say that their Hefeweizen is quite decent, and the others are fair to middling so far, but tolerable. This one I don't think you really need to try, but you know, like I say, I tried it, so you don't have to. But you see it, give it a go, and maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. You know, leave me a comment, and please subscribe to the channel. Okay, I would like to hear from you, and I will respond. Okay, well, that's it for today. Hope you've gotten a haircut more recently than I have. Haven't been to the barber for almost a year, I guess now, going on a year, and coronavirus. What can we say? Take care, and see you next time. Bye bye.